This morning, we're getting new insight into a key element of Canada's immigration policy. It's the Temporary Foreign Workers Program. Angus Reid is releasing new polling data today on how Canadians view the program. Let's tell you a little bit more about it. It's meant to help Canadian employers fill labor shortages when no suitable local workers are available. The federal government approved just under 240,000 temporary foreign worker visas last year, and the program is once again stirring debate along party lines. Linda Ward reading in on the report for us this morning and back in Toronto with what the polling tells us. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning. Yeah, we've been really taking this poll apart and really taking a deeper dive into what this poll found. This poll was done over the last weekend, 1,500 respondents on an online survey. And what they found is that more than half of those polled, 52%, view the program, the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, more negatively than positively. 55% of those who view it negatively say that they believe the problem is that we are just taking in too many temporary foreign workers in this program. We're asked, what impact does the Temporary Foreign Worker Program have on businesses that are using it? They say about 2/3 of them viewed the program as good for businesses, 69%. 39% felt that it was good for the economy, but about the same percentage felt that it's bad. The majority say that it has a negative impact on the housing market, the labor market, and very specifically the youth labor market. They don't blame the workers, however. 58% agree that they believe that these workers are often blamed for economic problems that they didn't necessarily create. Now, more than half of Canadians say the government actually exploits temporary foreign workers. Nonetheless, few Canadians, only about a third, actually support a pathway to permanent citizenship for temporary foreign workers in this country. I want to show you one of the graphs that they posted as part of this survey because it gives you a sense of the number of permits that have been issued over the last 15 years. The government has tried to address some of these concerns. So you see a dip in 2014 when they brought in a policy that some higher skill, higher wage workers had to undergo an assessment to see if there was a need. And then you see that number climb again through 2017. And then right up through COVID, you see that number really skyrocket during that labor market shortage. This government has announced that it will reduce the number of temporary foreign workers entering Canada this year. The Immigration Ministry say in the first half of this year, so between January and this past June, new permits totaled 33,000. That is down from about 125,000 compared to the same time period last year. But then we hear from the Conservative Party leader, Pierre Poilievre, who says if you take into account as well the number of extensions of existing permits, that number is more like 105,000. There is a political side to this as well. And the poll also found that people who were more likely to vote Conservative were least likely to support the Temporary Foreign Worker Program. But even if you look at voters who would say that they were more likely to vote Liberal, only about a third viewed the program positively. So really across the spectrum, Heather, what we're finding here is that regardless of how you vote, it seems that most people in this country, at least those who were polled, feel we can do better when it comes to this program.
Linda, thank you very much. Timely new data as we cover similar stories here in Steinbach, Manitoba, and Linda Ward back there in Toronto. Thanks again.